In today's society, literacy is everywhere. From books, magazines, texting, computers, and billboards, the need for a strong understanding and familiarity in literacy is crucial to be successful and competent human beings. As a future teacher, I plan to build a strong foundation in literacy development to foster competent and successful students, ready for the modern world. For my literacy teaching philosophy, I plan to provide students with a multimodal learning environment where they will be able to utilize, learn, and express themselves using different resources. Additionally, I plan to base much of my pedagogy around dialogue-based learning, where students will be given opportunities to discuss with others and solve problems together. To help achieve these two goals, I believe that the layout of my class is an important tool I could use. Vibrant posters on the walls for the visual learner, a library corner for the linguistic learner, and a computer center for the audio learner are just some modalities that I plan to correlate. When teaching the class, I would use these learning modalities to accommodate the diversity of my students. Musical chants, for example, would help teach mainstream and ELL students about phonic sounds in the first stages of literary development. Chants will help students memorize and pronounce letter sounds that they will later need to read and write. To foster more dialogue-based learning, I plan to cluster my desks into groups so students can discuss more easily with others, allowing mainstream and ELL students to become more active learners as they decode, make meaning, find the purpose, and critically analyze text. Activities such as guided reading, literature circles, and reading responses could be implemented through grouped organization. Using dialogical-based learning pairs closely with the ideas presented in problem-posing education. I will use some of those ideas in how I construct the format of my lesson plans. For example, I will provide more open-ended questions and topics in order to allow my students to engage in inquiry and exploration with their fellow classmates. My philosophy of using a multimodal and dialogical-based learning environment will also encourage participatory culture skills such as collective intelligence and play. Collective intelligence is a skill that is implemented through group discussions and focuses on pooling knowledge and comparing notes with others. It could be paired with play, where students can collaborate and experiment with a multitude of resources to further their understanding of a certain topic. An example of play that I could implement in my classroom could be through a lesson on storytelling. Given a particular story, some students may choose to act it out. Others may choose to use the computer to gather images to share what it was about, and some may even choose to utilize web pages such as dictionary.com to share the definitions of words that they found confusing. Not only will this help students experiment with their surroundings, but it will also help ELL students become immersed in language experience as they talk with native English speakers. To stress multimodality and play in my classroom, I would also use digital stories, a great alternative to the print literacy taught in the traditional classroom setting. Using a variety of media content, students will be able to create their own videos and express themselves in a refreshing and individualistic way. ELL students can benefit from digital stories because they get an opportunity to speak through the voiceover, thereby supporting their oral English language development. Through my literacy teaching philosophy and with the support of certain participatory skills, I hope to provide all students of different social, economic, and cultural backgrounds with the same opportunities to heighten and increase their level of literacy knowledge.